Welcome back, everyone, to another second stimulus package and second stimulus check update. Today is Monday, November 23rd. And in this update, what I want to do is cover where Biden and his transition team stand on the next stimulus package and what they want to see included among Steven Mnuchin, Treasury Secretary, and along with other lawmakers as well and what they're calling for. But before we get into ways of stimulating the economy, let's talk about you stimulating that like button. Give the video a big thumbs up, smash the like button for me. Just help with that YouTube algorithm. I do appreciate it. And like I said in the last one, but we didn't reach it, I said if we hit 100 likes, I would explain what happened while I'm all banged up here, Mitch McConnell costume. But if you want to try one more time, hit that like button for me. Also, if you haven't already and you're not a subscriber already, hit that big red button, the subscribe button. I post videos now every single solitary day, no exceptions, no excuses. Hit that notification bell as well. That will notify you every single time I do make a new video. So as we know, a multitude of COVID-19 relief programs back from the days of the CARES Act are set to expire by the end of this year. So lawmakers are now actively discussing and negotiating a new stimulus package. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi continues to push her $2.2 trillion revised HEROES Act, while Mitch McConnell is not moving an inch. He is currently still standing on his $500 billion targeted smaller package that will focus on more smaller targeted groups in order to provide relief. Pelosi's stimulus package does include a stimulus check, whereas McConnell's does not even mention it. Just this last Friday, Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin and Mark Meadows, White House Chief of Staff, even after contracting the coronavirus, met with Republican congressional leaders, and Mnuchin said, quote, "We are going to come up with a plan to sit down with Pelosi and Schumer and try to get a targeted bill done for the people that really need it, and hopefully the Democrats will work with us." Right before the presidential election, Mnuchin and Pelosi had met almost daily to discuss the next stimulus relief bill, and the two have yet to come to an agreement yet on the terms in the package. Mnuchin had spoken in an interview on Thursday and had said that lawmakers should redirect unspent stimulus funding, including money that he's pulling back from the Federal Reserve to support the economy. He had went on to say, quote, "I hope that Congress will seriously consider reallocating $580 billion of funds that have already been appropriated that wouldn't cost taxpayers an additional penny." So that's Mnuchin's vision for the next package. He wants to at least include some of these reallocated funds that have not been spent yet. And Trump had mentioned these funds that haven't been used yet back in when he was doing daily briefings and press conferences months ago. We haven't seen Trump in action recently whatsoever. He's been mostly in the White House, still fighting with his law team to try to overturn the election results. But even Republicans such as Chris Christie had recently called for the country to be put first over party. He had said that he loves his party and he loves it to death, but he does believe in the best interest of this country to move on and accept the results. Now, when it comes to Mnuchin's vision and his proposal, McConnell is fully on board. He fully supports Mnuchin, which is actually quite rare and elusive to find because it was all the while that the Republicans and the White House have disagreed on the next stimulus package, and you had this division between the Democratic Party and the Republican Party, and then a dichotomy between the Republicans and what the White House wants. So McConnell issued a statement this past Friday. He had said that Mnuchin's actions are, quote, "fully aligned with the letter of the law and the intent of the Congress," and he emphasized that the money should be repurposed, quote, "toward the kinds of urgent, important, and targeted relief measures that Republicans have been trying to pass for months, but which Democrats have repeatedly blocked with all-or-nothing demands." Pelosi was also in stimulus negotiations with McConnell and GOP leadership this past Thursday, but no agreement was reached on any virus relief aid package. She had said, quote, "that didn't happen, but hopefully it will." In addition, we also saw President-elect Joe Biden have his first in-person meeting since the presidential election with House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. He also met with Senate Leader Chuck Schumer, and he also met with Vice President-elect Kamala Harris, and Biden has been calling for Congress to pass a relief package before he steps into office on January 20th. So according to a readout of the meeting by Biden's team, the group, quote, "agreed that Congress needed to pass a bipartisan emergency aid package in the lame duck session." That's the period after the election but before the inauguration day. The statement had also added that, quote, "the package should include resources to fight the COVID-19 pandemic, relief for working families and small businesses, support for state and local governments trying to keep frontline workers on the payroll, expanded unemployment insurance, and affordable health care for millions of families." So Definitely a lot of line items in there that are not in the Republican agenda, but you will have a Democratic White House now, and possibly, the Democrats will also take back the Senate. Biden prefers a robust package. He had called on Congress to pass something along the lines of, or the actual HEROES Act. He had said, quote, right now Congress should come together and pass a COVID relief package like the HEROES Act that the House passed 6 months ago. According to Biden transition aide Jen Psaki, said that Biden, Pelosi, and Schumer had already begun working together on COVID-19 relief even before Friday's meeting. Quote, they're in lockstep agreement that there needs to be emergency assistance and aid during the lame duck session to help families, to help small businesses. She added, there's no more room for delay, and we need to move forward as quickly as possible. Senator Bernie Sanders also reignited his calls for stimulus. Remember, former presidential candidate, current sitting senator though, and he wants a very robust package. He wants a massive stimulus package, something that the Republicans would never agree to in a million years. But if you were to have the Democratic House, the Democratic Senate, and the Democratic White House, it could happen. There is still a chance that it could happen. He had said, quote, the American people can't afford to wait any longer. Every working class American needs $2,000 a month. $2,000 a month. Every unemployed American needs $600 a week. So that would just be an extension of what was already in the CARES Act. But not only does he want to have that extension, he also wants to see $2,000 a month in stimulus for any extended period of time, perhaps until March, April, who knows. And that would go out to every single American who qualifies for it. He also added, quote, every American needs health care as a human right. No one in America should go hungry or homeless. The do-nothing Senate must act. But he is part of the Senate. What are your thoughts on Bernie Sanders' vision? Do you think it's way too liberal, too much spending to be adding to the deficit on the already mounting national debt? Trillions and trillions of dollars have already been spent, but it's just all digital, right? It's just a number on a piece of paper. It doesn't really mean anything. Do you think we should have a monthly stimulus of that extent, $2,000 a month to every eligible American, so potentially a household could be getting $6,000, $8,000? Do you think that would be a disincentive to return back to work? Or would you like to see a stimulus package include that? What are your thoughts? Let me know down below in the comments. We'll keep the discussion going. Do hope you enjoyed this update. If you did, give the video a big thumbs up, smash the like button for me. Also go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Hit that big red button. Also hit that notification bell as well. I post videos now every single solitary day. Looking forward to seeing you in the next one.